Hi paper crafters, it's Colette. Welcome to my chat room number 2. Where has this week gone? It has been so crazy. You know Christmas is definitely coming and today's chat room is all about Christmas. So what have I got for you? Well, I have got a couple of really nice cards that I want to show you how to make. One of them features some beautiful stamping and an embossing folder. Another one is one that's kind of really on trend at the moment that I've seen all over the place. So I've got my version of that for you, and it's the little box that sits inside a card, really quite cute. What else have I got? Let me think. Oh, I've got a bit of glitter work because it is Christmas, of course, and I've got a great Christmas bundle on my website. So talking about my website, as you know, that was launched last weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing to my new card kits and my paper crafting kits. They've been going really well. You can still subscribe if you want to. There's no time frame at the moment. You've still got about a week, 2 weeks before you are not able to get those kits anymore. So the response has been fabulous, and I know you're going to love what's in there. So if you haven't seen the cards and the projects, check back on my chat room number 1 and you can get a full detail of what's involved. Just want to spell out, if you're going for the whole kit and caboodle, the actual paper crafters kit, you get the card kit in with that as well. So double bonus, you get the lot with the paper crafting kit, and that's the way most of you have actually been subscribing, and I think that's spot on. You're going to have so much paper crafting fun. And of course, a little bit later, winner, chicken dinner. Who is the winner of this wonderful die? And the winner is a person who actually made a comment and shared my YouTube video. So don't forget, many of you didn't share it. That's really important to me. So share the love, share the news so other people can actually take some of these great tips that I'm going to show you today away with them. Now, somewhere, here we go. This is our gift or our prize for this week's competition. So all you have to do to be in the chance to win this beautiful stamp set, it's all Christmas, lots of lovely Christmas words, etc. All you have to do is leave a comment on today's YouTube video and to share it. Now you'll find that share button directly underneath the actual YouTube video. So don't forget, leave a comment and share, and then you'll be in the running to win this. And next Saturday I'll be coming to you and I will be announcing who the winner of this is. So stay tuned to find out who last week's winner was. So enough of me talking, let's get playing and crafting. I'm going to move the camera down and off we're going to go. Okay, so first up on my chat room today, it's pretty late at night, so there's a bit of shadow going on here. I'm getting this ready to release first thing tomorrow morning. So this is my folder that I have put together to keep all of my beautiful notes that you get in my card kits and in my paper crafting kits. So just having a quick flu, this is month 1. This is what you're getting in month 1. So all you lovely ladies, this is what you will be having if you've subscribed to my kit. So you've got all these beautiful step-by-step pictures and notes about the gorgeous projects. Then we move on to card foundations. This is the next section. So card foundations are those kind of tricky cards that are really interesting. So we've got a dead fold, we've got the popping cube card, we've got wonderful templates, etc. Moving on then, this is something that's included in the paper crafters kit. It's a gorgeous wine bottle holder with a lovely lid on top. And moving on, you'll get to see how to make one of these wonderful flowers. And of course, remember, the great thing with my kits is that you get exclusive access to a whole number of videos. I really did lose count of what I did last or for this particular chat room. I think I was up to about 10 different videos. There was loads of them. It took me quite a bit of time, I must tell you, but I did enjoy them. Moving on to some scrapbook layouts, and of course if you don't scrapbook you can still get the paper crafters kit and do different things. So we had some lovely scrapbooking kits too. So this folder is going to expand each month, and you are going to get an amazing reference folder full of goodies that you can dip to in and out of as and when you want to. How cool is that going to be? I love it. Okay, so today on my chat room, it's all about Christmas. Yay! Christmas is not far away and we still have a few cards to do, I am sure. So these are new on my website at the moment and I absolutely love them. They are so much fun. What they are is they are an embossing folder. And you'll find these under the embossing folder category, by the way. And they also have a coordinating stamp set. So you can emboss your design. And this particular one here is a gorgeous frame of Christmas greenery and poinsettias. And then you've got all these different options that you can stamp in the middle. And they look gorgeous. So this is one of the designs. This is called To Be Jolly. And today I'm going to actually do something with this one here, which is called Ornate Christmas. So pretty, so many options on this one. And you can see we've got a Christmas bauble and we've got a whole number of stamps that we can stamp in there. But I have to point out, one thing I really like about this stamp set is, can you see how small some of these greetings are? So we've got Merry Christmas and we've got Season's Greetings. I don't know about you, but sometimes I find it really hard to get those little tiny sentiments. So I love that because I've got them with this stamp set and I know that I'm going to be using those lots this Christmas. So what I have done is I have gone ahead and I've done some of the basics. So I have actually embossed that Christmas bauble and trimmed it back. Doesn't it look gorgeous? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp something here in the middle. Now I haven't made this up, as I said, this is kind of more or less live. So it could actually be a total failure, but hopefully not. So what I thought I would do is take one of these. So let's go for Merry Christmas. Can't go wrong with Merry Christmas. I'm going to stamp block here. And we will pop that on the stamp block. And what I thought I'd do is I'll just emboss Merry Christmas in a lovely glittery gold kind of design. So first up, what I want to do is I want to take my embossing body. Now this is an important thing when you're embossing because you want to get rid of any static so that it doesn't allow any of the embossing powders to cling to what's going on there. And then you just need like a clear embossing pad or a Versamark pad, which is great for this technique. And I'm going to ink up. And this pad's a little bit dry, so hopefully it will be okay. And I'm just going to position that. So what I've done, make sure you emboss first and then ink up second. Let's hope. I need to actually put a refill. You can buy refills for these and then just apply that refill in there. To know how to do. Okay, so we've got Merry Christmas down there, and now I've got some nice glitter embossing powder. Again, there's lots of embossing powders on my website, and I'm simply going to now shake that off. Give it a couple of taps. Not come out too bad. Yeah. So now we're going to heat set that. So I have my heat tool here and we're going to get that going. Now when you've got your heat tool, just kind of take it off the actual project for a minute and get it to go a bit warm. And once you feel it's nice and warm, then hit it with the embossing tool. So that's great, I'm happy with how that's looking. Okay, pop this little guy away. Alright, so now to finish this little card off, nice and quickly, I've got the beautiful mirror board. This is the matte gold, which I seem to have been using an awful lot of lately. And I'm going to pop this down on a simple card base. Nothing too fancy here. Okay, I'm going to zoom this just out a little bit. Give it more in there. And as carefully as I can on camera, because you always seem to rush when you're on camera. That's good enough, and I think I'll just pop this little guy down flat. Let's keep it flat because I want to put some dimensional flowers on there. You know how I love my dimensional flowers. So on with this one. So let's see if we can get this as near as I can possibly get it. Okay, cool. So now what I'm going to do, just very simply to just add a little bit of interest to this, I think I might add some of my lovely berries, the gold and silver bouquets. And what I'm going to do is, I've got 3 of these here, and I'm just going to create a nice little arrangement. And what I do is I take them and I'll take one of the ends and I'm just going to wrap that around and move that up, because I don't want those ugly stalks going on my card. Okay, so I'm just going to chop those off. That looks quite nice, and that brings out the gold beautifully. That's pretty. Okay, some glue. So let's get a little bit of glue here on the back bits. And set this little beauty down here. And what else can we do with this little card? I mean, it's very elegant, very simple. I wonder, what do you reckon? Oh yes, bit of Christmas red will be amazing. So I'm just going to chop this one off and put some glue here on the back and stick this one down too. Yum. Oh, pretty. I like that. Okay, so I think maybe a little bit of ribbon just to add a bit of softness here. This is meant to be a nice quick and easy card. So I keep my ribbons in these kind of Ziploc bags, and I have them all colour coordinated, so I think that will probably be quite nice. So this is my golds. I only want a little bit. I think I'll do my pin technique. And yeah, let's have a look. That would be beautiful. So I'm just going to concertina fold this in here, zigzag it down, and put a bit of gold, adhesive on the back of this one. Oh, I really seriously need to get my Christmas cards done. I don't know about you guys, but this year has just flown. So behind. I'm going to poke this in to this arrangement. And that, I think, looks quite pretty. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I like that. Alright, so that's really simple. That's finished. I'm happy with that. And of course, with this little embossing folder and stamp kit, can you see the other ones that you get here? So we've got a gorgeous little Christmas scene, as well as the lovely little sentiments. I love those. We've got a gorgeous cardinal here, and candles, little Christmas stockings. They're a bit of fun. So lovely stamp set, and as I said, that's on my website if you are looking for some very quick and easy little Christmas cards to give to your family and friends this year. Alright, on to the next project. What will it be, I wonder? Okay, for this next little card project I want to show you today, I'm going to be using papers from that beautiful Christmas bundle that I've gotten special on my website. And I have got a piece here of plumberry cardstock. And what I have done is I have cut this so that it is 8 inches by 6 inches. And I have scored this at 4 inches. And that forms my 4x6 card, which you know I like to work with 4x6. It makes measuring so much easier. Always give it a good score so it sits nice and flat. Now what I need to do is I need to make some pencil marks. So to do this, I'm going to actually position this up here on my mat in one of the corners, and I need to draw a line 1 inch down. So one of these squares represents 1 inch. So I'm just going to put my pencil on the mat, move the ruler to it, and that way I know it's straight. So that's one line drawn, and I need to do another line at the 3 inch mark. So on the mat, position the ruler, on the mat, position the ruler, and draw that down. Now I need to do a horizontal line, and I'm going to do that 2 inches up from the bottom. So here, 1, 2, gives me an idea. So exactly the same, on the mat position my ruler, And I'm just going to draw that across. Now we will be rubbing these lines out, so you don't want to do them super hard. It's just there for a guide. Now what I need to do is I need to cut out this section here. And I'm just going to go ahead with my scissors, but of course you can do it with your paper trimmers if you want to. So the fold line is here, and I'm just cutting down. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is I need to cut along here to cut this section out. So I'm just going to grab my craft knife and my ruler, and I'm going to cut that out. So I use exactly the same process. I put my blade in, move my ruler to my blade, blade in, move my ruler. And then I prefer to do 2 or 3 passes rather than one really hard pass and muck it up. So just tidy that little corner. Yay! Okay, that's excellent. That will do perfectly well for what I want to do. It's been a while since I've made this card, so hopefully I don't make too many mistakes. Alright, rubbing the lines out. Beautiful. Alright, so that's good. Now what I'm going to do is take some of this super cute little Merry Christmas pattern paper, and I'm going to stick that down. Oh, I love this stripe on the back, it's so pretty. Okay, so just positioning this down here, right to the edge. Now, in my lovely Christmas bundle, which is a super price, and there's not a huge amount of them, so you want to go and grab this from my website after you see this video today, so you know that you're going to get it. You actually get 3 beautiful tubes of tinsel glitter. What I thought I would do, I would use this beautiful purple one on this card. So I have got my embossing, foiling and glitter adhesive tape. This is known as red tape by all my friends. It's super sticky, and what I need to do, just to jazz this card up and give it that festive spirit, I'm going to put some of this tape right down here at the bottom. I think that's going to look quite nice actually. I hope so. Alright, so just trimming that off. Sticky. Alright, get back there, you little monkey. Okay, so I've got this tape here. Now I just want to make sure I burnish this really well. If you burnish this well, it shouldn't be hard to remove the backing. Okay, so the backing's come off nice and easily because I burnished it well. Yay! So I've gone for purple because we've got a purple base here. And these glitters are actually chosen so they go with this collection. And I'm just going to sprinkle this on top of that tape. Looks so festive, yay! Alright, and I'm just going to move this along here on this piece of paper, fold this up, and just kind of get that stuck down nicely. And then I'm going to shake off any excess, and of course I'll pour that excess back into my jar. Yay, doesn't that look pretty? I like that. Now, have you ever got a card from a friend or somebody and it has got glitter on it, and that glitter just comes everywhere? You know, you are glittering for days as a result of this card, which is not a bad thing. Glitter's quite nice. Oh, I'm going to be glittering for days, that's for sure. One thing you can actually do is you can put on top of this some fixative spray. This is what I use here. Hairspray can yellow and it can make things go brittle, but I would just simply spray that on top of here. Let me just go get my little pizza box and do that. Okay, so here's my pizza box that I use for all my mixed media and spritzing and stuff like that. So I'm just going to spray that on. And I know that when my beautiful friend or whoever I decide to give this card to gets it, they're not going to sparkle for days. Which will be a bit sad really, I guess, but they might not appreciate sparkling like us crafters do. And by the way, Penny, I'm thinking of you now because you always sparkle. Alright, so there we go. So that's done. And I've just got a little bit of a another piece of cardstock because I never like to have those kind of rough edges. So I'm just going to pop this down and I'm going to position that on top of this here. It just kind of adds that finishing element to a card, I reckon, if you've got that little border. So see how that looks there. So that's looking quite pretty, isn't it? Alright, so with this card here, I've got a few of these little elements here, so I thought we'd have a couple of prezzies. So I'm going to put one prezzie here and one prezzie. Let's put that on foam. Let's live dangerously. Where's my foam tape? There it is. And we're going to put this one on foam. Yay. Awesome. And let's just have that positioned like that. So that's looking quite cute, don't you think? Alright, so the next thing we need to do is we need to take care of what's going to go on inside here. So what I have actually got is I have got some paper from my bundle, and this paper I am going to, this piece here I've actually cut to 3 inches by 3 inches, and this piece here I've cut to 6 inches by 6 inches. So I'm going to be using this side, I think. And what I want to do is grab my scoreboard. Of course you can score with your paper trimmers, but I want to score on the 6 inch by 6 inch piece. I want to score at 2 inches on all sides. Perfect. So with my 3 inch by 3 inch piece, what I need to do, I need to score this on all 4 sides at just under ½ inch. So basically what I can do on my scoreboard, if you're using one, is to actually put it in the corner and just move it slightly to the right, and then I can score that at the ½ inch. So in there and move it slightly, ½ inch. It's just you're moving it very, very slightly. So you can see that these are just okay. So this here is just under ½ inch, just under ½ inch. All right. So what we're now going to do is to make these up. So we'll do this one first. This is going to be the base, and we're going to create a little box. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut down my score lines on these 4. You've all made boxes probably with me before. Excellent. Alright, and I'm just going to fold this one up. So I folded it now on all the score lines, and what I need to do now is to flip this over and put some adhesive on the outside squares only. Okay, yay! Alright, so that's great. So that's there on the outside squares. So I'm just going to close this little box up. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly the same. Bring up the middle, and so bring in the side, bring in the next side, and close the 2 sides together, and then bring up the middle. Yay! So that's our little box base done, and we now need to make a little lid for the box. So exactly the same. You just go up the actual score lines, rotate that up the score lines, and then we just fold all those sections down. Okay, and then what we want to do is we're going to flip it over. So this is going to be the right side of my box, and on those little flaps we're just going to put a little bit of adhesive. Awesome! And then we're going to close our little box lid up. So this is the lid to my box. I know I've been keeping you in suspense as to what I'm making. I thought I would surprise you with this one. So you've probably seen these around. It's been a while since I've actually done one, but there we go. So that's my little box lid. So just to recap, what I've done is I've actually taken or scored just under 1/2 inch all the way around. So just fractionally under. And what that does, it just makes the lid slightly bigger than the box. So when they go together, they fit beautifully. So that's my little box. So the way that this card works is you have your box and you sit it in your little slot. Now you do need to hold your little lid down when it goes in. So it goes in beautifully and it sits there like that. Can you see the little box card? So I'm sure you... Yay! Okay, so what we've got here, we've got some other little embellishments that we could pop down. Let's stick that one down, that looks quite cute. Get this card finished because I think I'm rambling on a bit. This might have been a bit more of a complex project for a chat room. And oh yes, this lovely little sticker. Now so in this special kit you've got all these lovely labels too. Love them. So we're going to stick this here on the front. Be merry. Yes, please, it's Christmas. Be happy, be merry. So that's my little project for today. It's a little box card, super cute, super easy. Love the glitter, love the papers. A bit of a different prezi. Now, of course, you can't pop this in the post. So what I would love to do with this, if you are working and you're in an office, you could actually put some little something nice in there for them, maybe a little chocolate or something, and sit it on their desk for when they actually come into work. So that's the kind of thing that you could do. You could actually even make them for smaller place settings on a table. Just special little cards, these ones. So that's the little box card. Okay, I think I'm totally running out of time today. So sorry, there's so much I want to show you, but I think I'll need to leave that and park that for another time. So I've just done these real quickies from that Christmas bundle. These I did like within half an hour, I think. So this one here, again, just another option you can have, just punching out circles and doing some little happy bows. In the kit you've got the beautiful bling that you can put onto the cards, and of course more glitter. This one here, I was going to show you how to make this cute little bow today, but I'll leave that and I'll show you how to make that next week. So here's another little card that I've made, all from the papers in this Christmas bundle. And here's a fun little Christmas tree kind of shaped card that I've made from papers in that bundle. So the bundle, I can't quite remember how much it is. Isn't that terrible? But I know it's under $17 for all of that. The Diamantes, the glitter, the paper pad, the ephemera set, and the little label. So it's a really cool bundle. So hop onto my website and check that out, and don't leave it too late because I know there's not a huge amount of them, and hopefully you'll get time to, or get a chance to create some of these kind of contemporary Christmas cards, the non-traditional Christmas cards with these colours, which I think are pretty cool. I quite enjoy them. So what I need to do today is to tell you about our lovely winner of this beautiful die, and the winner is Pearl Hudson. So Pearl, thank you so much for sharing and for commenting on my blog. Sorry, on my, oh on this chat room. What am I talking about? It's getting late here at night on my chat room. And so congratulations, you are the winner. Yay! So I'm going to send you a message, and I'm going to get your address and details, because I haven't met you. I don't know who you are. And we're going to get this lovely die off to you, and I hope you really enjoy it. So don't forget, next week, ladies and gentlemen, because I know there's some guys out there that are following me, this is our beautiful prize for next week. Now remember, quite a lot of people didn't share the actual video this week, so don't forget, you need to share and leave a comment, and then next week I will take a draw from that. So next week my focus is going to be on beautiful foils, and we're going to be looking at some of the gorgeous things that you can do with foils next week. So it's going to be super cool, super fun. So check in next Saturday morning. My name's Colette. Thank you for coming to my chat room today, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.